We're seeing a lot of customers asking for more cycle detection, how that can feed into their network, how they can manage different traffic in different ways. And part of that is active travel, where they want to detect bicycles and allow them to have their own green time.
And I guess the good thing for AGD is you've got a product that does it.
Yeah, so we've been monitoring this situation for quite a while, and we've seen, even before COVID, a lot of people looking at how they can take cycling forward, which is really interesting. So what we've taken is the AI platform from our curbside and added some capability there. So the first iteration is we're just monitoring the ASL area, which we say, okay, there's cycles there and not vehicles. So if a vehicle's in that area, it doesn't get demanded a car stage, which allows the cycles to be managed on their own.
You've always been able to use radar to monitor cycling, but this is taking it to the next level. Explain how.
So before, where the radar we would just filter, now we can actually classify. So by classifying the target, we're able to differentiate a lot better. So we're getting a lot higher performance using this ground-up development.
So explain to me how it works and how you could implement it on a roadside.
Okay, so it's a single camera based solution, and it has a AI processor in there that is able to do deep image recognition. So the processor is looking at the shape of the object and identify it against a known item in its library. So it has a library of what a bike looks like, it has a library of what a lorry looks like, cars, etc. And that AI can pick out, oh, that bicycle looks similar to that library, and it basically builds its own library from there on in, and it allows us to take that information and differentiate between different targets. So with this product, what we've done is we've added another layer that tracks that vehicle, so it can replicate a loop. So only when that object is in that position, you get a demand from the product.
AGD's always been known as radar. How much of a game changer is it to now have machine vision as well?
So we have been playing around with vision-based products for a long time for doing curbside. So it's not new to us, but this is a ground-up development. So it is a departure from what we have done before. There has been a steep learning curve, but we're really happy with the results and the performance. You know, at 98% when compared to loops, we're really pleased with the outcome.
One of the things that you're always very keen to show off is your user interface. It's the setup for the person who is buying the product, who's not necessarily an expert in the detector, but they can go on an iPad, press a few buttons, set the detection zone, and it works. Is it as straightforward to do with this product?
Yeah, when we design all our products, when we're having our conceptual meetings right at the beginning of what that product needs to do and look like, part of that is to have a 3-stage setup process and to make it as intuitive as possible, so any engineer can pick it up, look at a product manual, quick guidance, and be able to just use it. So that is always part of the design strategy, is to make it as user-friendly as possible.
And what's the interest in talking to people about the product? What's the appetite for it?
So we see it as a platform, and a lot of the conversations then go, but can it do this? Will it be able to do this in the future? Which gives us more design ideas, and those conversations build the next generation. So yeah, this is a stop line detector at the moment, but in the future we're hoping to export that information so the controllers will be able to suck that in and do a lot more. Also be able to send that data off allow the industry to simulate off of real data. So there's a lot more we can do, and those conversations are helping us steer that mindset. So this is the AGD 650. It's our new AI platform for stop line detection.